back to some more Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. In today's video, we are going to go inside of Mystic Manor and see what awaits us. Perhaps there'll be something friendly. Very likely not, but you never know. So first thing we can do here is there's actually a monster token that we can grab over here, and if you time your jump correctly, you can jump on the bat and get up to him that way. But we shall just see how I go about doing this, if I can have any success. And you cannot go through this door because it's locked. Right. I think, is this the platform that's gonna collapse? Or is it the one after? Yeah, alright. I think we're gonna try using the bat then. Although, can I use the rail? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, never mind then. That was not necessary. And I think we can reach these snacks, yep. There we go. Then we'll continue onward this way. I like the creepy noise that it plays when you walk through the little bookcase. Forget, I think it's with a theremin or something. That's how they make it. I believe a lot of the old Scooby-Doo sound effects were made with thermins, but I'm not certain. Deal with this creeper. Grab that snack. Then go back here. Get these snacks. first game someday, which, honestly, the fact that Battle for Bikini Bottom is the one that was remade, whichever one got remade before this game, it's a little funky in my opinion. I mean, get there's a lot of SpongeBob fans, but it's been how many years now since we got a Scooby-Doo game? It's about time we get probably a remake of this game, to be honest, because it is probably the best Scooby-Doo game there is, and a very fun platforming game. I don't play a whole lot of platformers, but this one's probably my favorite of the ones I have played. I've played Spyro before as well, but honestly, something about this game is just way more fun. I mean, I love Spyro, but this game is just something about it keeps me coming back. I got full health again, which is nice. I like the animation of the pans falling. Right, it shows a pan falling, but I don't think anything actually changes. Oh, forget what's back here. I think that unlocks the door to the front, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Can't remember where that leads. Maybe the cellar of the mansion. Been a hot minute. I think it might be the cellar. Or the dungeon. Alright, now we gotta race over to get the key. Not terribly difficult at all. And I think they're supposed to be like sprinklers, but they look a lot like shower heads. And I think this is the only room in the game that has Geronimo. I don't know why that's the case, but I'm pretty sure there's nowhere else in the game with Geronimo. Alright. Let's continue onward. I do find it a little strange that they don't have, what's his face? Shoot, I can't think of the name. I think it's the Ghost of Elias Kingston. I think that's the name. From What the Heck's Going On. That is a really good episode. Probably one of my favorite episodes of Where Are You? It's just such a classic episode, you know? And I don't know. They don't quite make them how they used to. Now, I haven't seen Scooby and Guess Who, but I heard that one is pretty good. So, I'm thinking maybe I will check that out someday. I have heard a lot of good things about Mystery Incorporated as well, and I think I've seen all the first season of that. Or maybe there's a volume released on DVD, I can't recall. I think it's, I want to say it's the first season, but maybe not. Either way, there's a lot of good episodes in that show as well, and I feel like that was more so like a traditional TV show for like how they are done now, as in like a continuous plot sort of thing. there's a Scooby's family, but there's not really, I guess, any continuous plot going on. And this monster token here can be a little bit rough to get, but we're gonna give it my best shot. I think the key is to trust Scooby's jump. Now we might be able to go back this way, cannot recall. It does seem that we can. And I think I got the other box down there, but let me see. It seems like it. If they ever do remake this game, I think a free camera might help out a lot. Just because there's a lot of awkward camera angles at points, but who knows? Who knows what will happen with the Scooby-Doo IP. Oh, I forgot to kill those guys. I think they're the only ghosts that you can't kill in the game. Pretty sure almost everything else can be killed. Because I know the ghost of Captain Moody can be killed. I didn't think he could be, but he indeed. Whoops. He indeed can be killed. Can I? Oops. Oh well. I've given my best try. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everything except for these suckers can be killed. And these blanket ghosts are annoying. Because we do eventually get a way to stun them. Oops, I want those snacks. But that is much, much later on. And it only puts them in place for a couple seconds. That was a little concerning, but we got her figured out. I just love how this game looks. Like the detail of the wind blowing and the shades. This is just such a cool game. I like that picture. The dude eating the sandwich. I think it's a burger. Looks like it. Saw some lettuce. And now we are back where we came in from, but the bookcase is switched around. There's some 28 snacks. Forget where those were. I believe we are getting close to another Shaggy encounter, though. And for some reason, this dude's here. I'm not sure what exactly his purpose is, though. Perhaps just to annoy Scooby by standing there menacingly, as Patrick would say. Or probably for trying to get that. I can't remember which way we go. I don't remember. I want to go the way we don't need to go first, but I think this to unlock the door or not, but we might as well do it. So, get out of my way, Don Nuts. For those of you who are fans of this game, do you think it deserves a remake more so than Battle for Bikini Bottom did? I think that's the one I'm thinking from, the Rehydrated or whatever. So I'm always gonna be a Scooby-Doo guy at heart. I mean, I did like the original seasons of SpongeBob when I was younger, but then things just kind of took a turn, you know? Not quite as enjoyable as they once were. And we got the Witch Doctor here. I think he just has projectile attack, so it's nothing too scary. Oh, well, that's scary. Onward to the next room. Oh yeah, more headless specters. You might be able to make this if you time it correctly, because it does give you that like spare second. We might be able to jump again, I'm not sure. But maybe. Alright. And here's the creeper. One thing I do really like about this game is the replayability and the kind of going back to previous areas. Just makes the game that much more exciting, you know? And I can't believe I made that jump there. Okay, now this could be tricky with the bats. Because I'm not even supposed to be here yet. Yeah. Wait, did I just kill the ghost? I might have. That was pretty cool. But we'll get that token later on when it's intended, which is not quite for quite a while. And I don't know where that sucker just came from. Shaggy is currently screaming, so he's presumably in danger, so guess I'd be wise for me to go help him. Maybe that should be the thumbnail for the video. Shaggy running for his life. Wonder if I can get a better one here. Because you can't even tell there's a wall here from this angle. Maybe not. Unless he's just taking his sweet time. I don't think we'll see him again. Scooby's supposed to get up though if he falls again. Maybe the platform just comes down for him. But we're gonna leave Shaggy there. All scares upstairs. Part 4. We're at 22 minutes. Which is not bad. And the creeper just fell and perished, unfortunately. But rest assured, we may see him again someday. And I just ended that zombie's life. A little bit unfortunate, but it happens, you know. And better him than me, you know. At least that's my thought. The situation. But holy crap, this professor's gotta be making some serious bank to be able to afford not only a house this big, but also affording all the electricity and everything else that comes with this place. So, you're gonna see later on, the professor has quite a lot of stupid inventions that have already been invented. Therefore, they're not stupid. But he is just stealing everyone else's work, kind of. Therefore, he is a fraud, and not a true professor that should be respected in any manner. I was gonna try and run the witch, but I don't think that's a wise choice. And she's going a little bit crazy. Too much power for her. Let's see, where are we at? Alright, we're about to head into a good level. So, at least start it. I think this is my favorite level in the entire game. Because the professor's house somehow grew this much larger. Might need to purposely fall though to get back up there a bit easier. But maybe not. Okay, let's just do it. Because you're not penalized for losing all your health. You just restart the level over again, which is not that big of a deal. Well, rather fortunate, actually. The game does not make it a big deal. No. Yep, that's how we get up there, but we're gonna have to wait for it to come back now. Ordinarily, I think you're meant to wait until you get the, there's a little jump smash attack, but we of course do not have that at the moment, so we cannot get it. But we can get a new invention. Or, actually I don't know if it's the professor's invention or not. We'll see what it's called in a second. Okay, it's a costume, which is an upgrade for our disguise, like this. Because now we can walk around like this, and monsters will not attack us. Versus with the bunny slippers, you had to stand still to be hidden. Now we do not need to stand still. We can actually walk around. used it before, so. Or, let me rephrase that, I've never used it strategically before. But you know, someday I just may use it strategically. Maybe in this playthrough. Maybe not. Not a fan of the swinging mechanic. Because you truthfully never know how the game is going to handle your jump. So it may end up being a horrible mistake. But thankfully, so far, so good. But the music for this level, I think it's probably the best track in the game. Very good tune. And you see there, that is an upgrade for our soap invention, which we get later on. And all these ideas that are from the professor seem a little strange, and you have every right to think that, because they're all not self-created, they're all just stuff he sort of hogged from people, claims credit for, and probably gets millions of dollars for. But I can assure you, Professor did not. Oh no. Dude, chill. Alright, I think that should be everything. Now, I'm hoping there's a warp gate here, and then I can just save maybe. I think there's a mystery machine.